I have assignment. I have an assignment today for my coach, which is to talk about why I enjoy empowering people get unstuck and going for what they deserve out of life. Okay. So I have a couple of new clients this month. Um, who quite frankly are kind of getting screwed. One of them was put on a work improvement plan at work where they had no interest in improving her work. They just wanted to give themselves an excuse to get rid of her because she's a very well-paid employee and she's hurting the P&L because the big boss hasn't brought in enough money. So that's an example of someone who's a good soldier. She's trying to do the work. She's trying to do what she's told, and she's being set up to fail. Well, that's a waste of time. And it's extremely frustrating for her because no matter what she does, she works over the 4th of July weekend. No matter what she does, it's wrong. And she's coming to me saying, what am I doing wrong? What can I do right? In this environment, you can never do right because they're setting you up to fail. So helping someone get themselves out of a toxic environment and into an environment where they can thrive is incredibly gratifying. I believe that everyone has a set of capabilities, a set of passions, a set of things that they're really, really good at. And the question is, can you get yourself into an environment where you can do those things that you're so good at? As long as you're waiting or in an environment where you're not the right fit, it's not going to work. This weekend, I grew up on Long Island, and my husband was like, can you really do a Long Island accent? I've never done it for him, and I did it. And I said, I grew up speaking like this until I went to college because I kind of wanted to fit in, and this is how everyone talked. And if you talk differently, you'd be haughty and arrogant and whatever. Point is, I started doing that accent for him, and he was like, I'll pay you. Please stop. Please stop. When I was living there and sort of making my way there, I had to participate in that way in order to fit in. But once I got out and saw other opportunities, I could be more myself. That is what I want to do for my coaching clients. I want to help them plug into what they're great at. I had another client last week who was telling me that when he grew up as a little kid, he was like artist. He was always painting and drawing and really artistic. And he said, it was my third arm. And all my parents wanted to do was to cut it off so that I could fit in. They too were artists and they didn't want to see him struggle. So they wanted to discourage his natural talent. Wow, what a vivid image that this was my third arm and we wanted to cut it off. Well, now we're going to reattach it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do a few steps to get you where you need to be professionally. Then we're going to reattach that arm because that is your talent, your passion that's deep inside you. We don't cut off those things. We foster those things. So that's what I do in my office. I help foster people's natural strengths and abilities and pick them up out of situations where they're being mistreated or underutilized or where it's just a bad fit. That's it.